But maybe this is the most important win. Denny Hamlin is going to Phoenix.
Denny Hamlin didn't just win the race, he changed everything. With 15 laps to go, he thought it was over. Then, in one of the most emotional and unexpected comebacks of his career, he did the unthinkable, and what he said after the checkered flag shocked everyone watching. When Denny Hamlin climbed from his number 11 Toyota in victory lane at Las Vegas, he wasn't throwing a party. Instead, he fought back tears, paused, and spoke over the roar of the crowd. Definitely means a lot. This is the point where I usually give the fans some grief, but not today. I appreciate all of you so much, he said, voice cracking. That admission, that deep, human doubt, was the hinge on which this entire race swung. Because by the time the checkered flag fell, he wasn't just celebrating win number 60. He had clinched a long-sought spot in the Championship 4. Las Vegas, October 12. The South Point 4, 0-0. 267 laps on a 1.5-mile quad oval. The pressure was enormous. It was the first race in the round of 8, and only 4 drivers would advance to battle for the title at Phoenix. Hamlin, already a veteran of playoff heartbreaks, needed to deliver. Denny Hamlin started the day strong, taking the pole with a lap at 184.849 miles per hour. But in a race like this, pole position is only a footnote unless you can execute all day. Kyle Larson dominated, leading 129 laps more than any other driver. Chase Briscoe, Christopher Bell, and others took turns at the front, swapping strategy and grip, making it messy and unpredictable. Hamlin would lead only 9 laps in the race, but the one that mattered most. Earlier in the race, a miscue on pit road dropped him back. A slow stop on lap 218 sent him to 10th. From there, he had to claw back, avoid chaos, and time everything perfectly. As Hamlin worked up through the pack, disaster struck for others. With about 32 laps to go, William Byron was riding high in second place, threatening to chase down Larson. But thank you, Dylan, a lapped car began peeling toward pit road. Byron, expecting the usual signals, was caught flat-footed. He slammed into Dylan's slowed car at full speed. Byron later said, "I never saw him wave. I didn't see any indication he was pitting, and I thought the cycle was fully over. Nobody said anything to my spotter from what I know. I had zero idea. Everyone's been wrapping the paint around the corner, and that's what I was doing to have a good lap." The result was a massive crash involving 11 cars. The caution flag flew, the race reset, strategy shifted, momentum shifted, many title hopes were derailed. Larson may have been dominant up to that point, but the field was now rearranged. Briscoe found himself in front thanks to a 2-tire call that advanced him into the lead for the next restart. That gamble gave him premier track position, but it also left him vulnerable to those with stronger short-run speed behind him. When the green flag flew again with about 15 laps left, Hamlin was 6th. That's when he flipped a switch. Within 9 laps, he passed Larson, Bell, and Briscoe, 3 of the strongest competitors in that race, and seized the lead with just 3 laps to go by overtaking Briscoe. Larson admitted he never saw it coming. His car was really fast on a short run. He got inside behind me. It was over from there. He said he tried to defend, tried to take away the line, but Hamlin forced his way through anyway. Bell, finishing 3rd, spoke with frustration and a sense of history. Deja vu as last year. I had what I needed, just didn't get through on restarts. He also said he had to dodge the Byron-Dylan wreck, praying not to get caught in it. Meanwhile, Hamlin was in survival mode. He praised crew chief Chris Gale and the pit crew for the adjustments they made. "I just held it down. That's all I could do. I felt like I had nothing to lose. Just go for it. Try to punch a ticket now." He even confessed that late in the race he didn't think we were going to win. When he crossed the line, he beat Larson by 1.533 seconds. He had done it. He had silenced the doubt, outraced the leaders, and achieved the performance that mattered. Hamlin's victory lap was different. He addressed the crowd with gravity. He mentioned his father, Dennis, who has been ill, and all his supporters. This is the point where I usually give fans some grief, but not today. I appreciate all of you so much. His voice cracked when he talked about hoping for win 60, yet admitting that in the final 15 laps he didn't think it was possible. He flipped between gratitude, heartbreak, and pure release. It was also significant because he had never made the Championship 4 since 2021. At age 44, he became the oldest driver to win a NASCAR Cup event at Las Vegas. And in so doing, he matched Kevin Harvick on the all-time wins list 60, tying him for 10th place. It was a victory of persistence, setbacks, and belief. He admitted it was unexpected. He praised his teammates, his crew, his entire machine. But underneath was a man who had run out of patience with near misses. He needed this one to matter. This was no mere win. It reshapes the playoff narrative. Hamlin's clinch at Vegas ensures one of the 4 championship slots. His rivals now must answer. Larson, Bell, Briscoe all know that Hamlin is now a force to be reckoned with. Larson had led most of the race, but Hamlin's final burst exposed his vulnerability. Bell's emotional disappointment and déjà vu means he'll be hungrier than ever. Briscoe, who opted for fewer tires and gambled on track position, got overtaken. That speaks to the risk and reward balance in these final laps. For those who crashed or misstepped Byron, especially, it's a bitter reminder of how small errors or miscommunications can end a season. Byron's wreck cost him a shot at Phoenix. Others, like Ryan Blaney, who blew a tire early, were already on their heels. As for the championship 4, expectations shift. Hamlin now has momentum, he has a narrative, he has redemption. He enters Phoenix not as a veteran fighting for scraps, but as a legitimate contender with a statement already made. Let's think beyond this one race. For Denny Hamlin, this is a career landmark. He has now collected 60 Cup wins, a number many drivers chase for a lifetime. But until now, the championship has eluded him. He's been so close before in 2021, 2020, 2019, even 2014. Now that he's in the Final 4, the biggest question is, can he finally close the deal? This win also changes the storyline. Hamlin used to be the perennial bridesmaid, always in the mix, always falling short. Now he arrives in Phoenix carrying proof that he can win when everything is on the line. That changes how others will race him, how teams will plan against him, how expectations will shift. It also raises emotional stakes. He mentioned his father. He talked about the fans. This isn't just a title chase for him anymore. It's something more personal. He's racing for more than legacy. He's racing to give meaning to all the near misses. When Hamlin said he had nothing to lose in the final stretch, it wasn't bravado. It was clear. Once he leaned into that freedom, he surged. He passed the greats. He silenced the noise. He delivered. Now the stage is Phoenix. 4 drivers, 1 champion slot. Hamlin enters not as a dark horse, but as a favorite with fire behind him. Who can stop him? Which one cracks under pressure? Does Larson retaliate? Does Bell rewrite history? Does Briscoe outsmart? One thing is certain. The journey to Phoenix was never going to be quiet. And now every gear shift, every pit call, every restart will carry weight. But after Vegas, Hamlin has already shown us he can flip the script. If you could pick one driver to beat him in Phoenix, who would it be and why?